Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes, getting likes, hitting dingers, and getting listeners back again with another episode. How sweep it is, man. Gotta say it. Say the old cliches, the old lines. Today we will talk about the Brewers sweep. We'll cover some scores around the league, our spot in the division, and in brief, just some updates and highlights on where everybody is as far as their rankings on the team. Kind of just a player analysis, as we like to do every Sunday. If you want to find this podcast every day, we are on Rumble, Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, CastBox, you name it. We do live shows every Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Time. If you want to use SeatGeek, $20 off with the code Miller Park Minutes. If you want to join, you can join down below. There's a small monetary, or you can subscribe, or you can just rate and review on your favorite podcast platform. We need some more Apple ratings. And yeah, go on over to patreon.com/MillerParkMinute if you want to join and get the newsletter. So that being said, let's get into today's game. Good, bad, downright ugly. Let me first and foremost say there is no downright ugly in a sweep, but we still found one today. And we'll get into that here in just a minute. The good, though, our first place in the NL Central, Milwaukee Brewers moved to 65-54 on the season with a 7-3 victory. We had 7 runs on 7 hits. No disparity there today, guys. And we could, go across the board. Yelich 1 for 3 day with 2 RBIs, 2 walks. Santana with a massive dinger with 3 RBIs. He was robbed. I mean, the wind robbed him today of potentially what could have been 2 dingers. But that being said, Frelick does his thing, continues. He's batting .258. Adames 1 for 3. Canna 2 for 3. Monasterio still getting hits, playing the game well. The continuation of Freddie Peralta coming out here and having good innings. No long balls given up today. He had struck out 6. No double-digit strikeouts today, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately. But he gave up 4 hits. Just all around, no earned runs. Abner Uribe came in throwing his gas. He got the whole 1 strikeout. Chafin, nothing. And then the only bad was really Mejia, and he gave up. He just still struggling. We haven't seen him since last week. He struggled last weekend. He's struggling again today. So it is what it is. Albeit Cease was very good today and went 7 strong innings, only allowing 5 hits, 2 earned runs. We outlasted. He struck out 7. That was kind of a little ugly on our part, but I mean, Cease is very good. Cease is one of the best in the league, so we ain't gonna hold that against the Brewers. We complete a series sweep over the White Sox, which is just what we need at this time. So I think it's really important, and goes without saying that when there's good activity, that's a good thing. I mean, we do go in to play the Dodgers. And it looks like they've already lined up the series with the Dodgers. So we're going to start with Tuesday's game. You're going to see Hauser versus Miller. Going into Wednesday, Miley versus Kershaw, the veterans, the old dogs. Kershaw is finally back from the DL. And then Burns versus new player Lance Lynn. So we will see. It's the Dodgers. If we could take 2 or 3, that would be great. That's my optimistic view on it. Let's take 2 or 3 from the Dodgers, right? I'm not gonna get. Well, if we could take 1 from the Dodgers, I'm not gonna say that because I don't say that. I can't wrap my head on that. Guys, I know a lot of stuff, and a lot of people have been putting out stuff about the the rumors of the Brewers moving and stuff like that. If you want to hear my thoughts on that, I did upload the audio, or you can go back to the live from Saturday, which was the previous episode after this one, and you can look at that. Let's talk about the scores around the league, though. The Red Sox today had one with Luis Urias making a play at third, a no look tag. It was amazing. 6-3 over Detroit. Nats 8-7 in the battle of the bottom feeders. 4-3, or I'm sorry, 4-2 is the first Reds and Pirates game. Pirates winning, and 6-5. So they split those two games. The Twins 3-0 over the Phillies. The Cubs got beat by the Blue Jays 11-4. The Guardians 9-2 over the Rays. The Yankees lost to the Marlins today. The Angels won over the Astros. Shohei Ohtani did have another home run. However, Acuna is currently beating him for home runs. So he's got 42, I believe, and Ohtani's got 41. So, and of course, we won. The Rangers lost to the Giants. The Dodgers beat the Rockies there 8-0 going into the series with the Brewers. So, yeah, let's just come to play ball. That's what we need to do. D-backs 5-4 over the Padres. The Orioles beat the Mariners, and the Mets beat the Braves today. See, anybody can win, even the Mets. Let's talk about the team for a minute. Let's talk about some of the players, some highlights here. I think it goes without saying that Montesero is one that kind of is that hidden gem. He's kind of that hidden freshman that wasn't named and wasn't really expected. If you would have told me Montesero would have completed at this level so far this season, I would have told you were absolutely crazy. So Christian Yelich is leading the way in batting average, and I think it's a huge positive to say that Christian Yelich is leading the way. With the exception of the early season struggles, he has been very, very good for this team. And it's been fun to watch. So if we talk about batting average, you got down the line, you've got Christian Yelich, William Contreras, and then you go to Joey Wiemer and Willie Adames, of guys who have been playing pretty regularly. I mean, we don't have superstars on our team, but we do have some good players that way. Runs, 82 runs, Christian Yelich. Willie Adames still 18 homers. Yelich is just behind him at 16, 2 behind him. Runs batted in is Christian Yelich, and stolen bases is Christian Yelich at 25. Corbin Burns has 9 wins. Freddie Peralta has 9 wins. Devin has 28 saves. Devin pitched like 5 days in a row, so that was kind of cool to see. 4 or 5, something like that. ERA Corbin Burns at 3.6, strikeouts Freddie at 157, and 108 whip for Corbin. They keep going back and forth on those numbers, so it's been really good to see that. The other highlights that I would say about the week in Brewers baseball, we are going to make some progress up that list, especially with this sweep over the White Sox. So those power rankings, when we look at them tomorrow, are going to be a lot better. Could be some good stuff for us to look at and talk about tomorrow. I want to highlight everybody's kind of covering Milwaukee Brewers may threaten to leave Milwaukee if Pack Stairs won't pay for stadium upgrades. This is all just kind of we're kicking up stories. Actually, reviewing the Brew, nothing to worry about. They say, I mean, half the stories, if you go to Google and type in Milwaukee Brewers, are about that. I gave my thoughts yesterday. I will rant on it. I probably won't do another rant episode, maybe a short on it. But yeah, go check that content out, guys. Go check those short content. And we're going to be adding more. It just it's ever growing. So, but today was a beautiful win. We got the sweep. We're going into the Dodgers hot, which is exactly what I think we need to do. I'm gonna get back with you guys tomorrow. Another weekend short. You guys have a great rest of your day, and as always, go Brewers. We'll get them on Tuesday.